Bismillah. Does Islam allow polygamy? Is polygamy practiced in other religions? What is the wisdom behind it? First, does Islam allow polygamy? Polygamy is defined as a system of marriage whereby one person has more than one spouse. Polygamy can be of two types. One is polygyny, where a man marries more than one wife, and the other is polyandry, where a woman marries more than one man. In Islam, limited polygyny is permitted, whereas polyandry is completely prohibited. The Quran is the only religious book on the face of this earth that contains the phrase, marry only one. There is no other religious book that instructs men to have only one wife. So, is polygamy practiced in other religions? If we study history, we will see that most of major religions had practiced polygamy with no restrictions. We will find that none of other religious scriptures, whether they are Hindu scriptures, the Talmud, or the Bible, does one find a restriction on the number of spouses a man can marry. Many Hindu religious personalities, according to their scriptures, had multiple wives. For instance, Krishna had several wives. As per the 1975 census of India, Hindus were more polygynous than Muslims. In earlier times, Christian men were permitted to marry as many wives as they wished, since the Bible did not put restrictions on the number of wives. It was only a few centuries ago that the church restricted the number of wives to one. For example, in the book of Exodus, it says, a man can marry an infinite amount of women without any limits to how many he can marry. Also, there are many other biblical verses with the same message. In fact, Martin Luther, the founder of Protestantism, wrote that I cannot forbid a person to marry several wives, for it does not contradict the scriptures. Polygamy is also permitted in Judaism. According to Talmudic law, Abraham had 3 wives, and Solomon had hundreds of wives. The practice of polygamy continued until Rabbi Gershom ben Yehuda issued an edict against it. Well, this is just history. In the past, what about now? The West and the Orientalists criticize Muslims for polygamy without realizing in current societies many more non-Muslims routinely practice polygamy. Did you know that the current estimates show that less than 1% of American Muslims and less than 5% of all Muslims practice polygamy? Did you know that a new nationwide survey in America found that the median number of lifetime female sexual partners for men is 7, and 29% of American men report having 15 or more female sexual partners in a lifetime? Did you know that the Health Survey of England found that men reported having an average 9.3 sexual partners? So in reality, who practices more polygamy? So, what is the wisdom behind it? Even if every man got married to one woman, there would still be more than 30 million females in the US who would not be able to find and marry a man. Did you know this? In the US, ladies outnumber men by 7.8 million. Add to that, the male present population, about 2 million. Add to that, the men gay population, 25 million. There would be more than 4 million females in Great Britain, 5 million females in Germany, and 9 million females in Russia alone who would not be able to find a husband. Therefore, Islam have made polygamy permissible as a solution for the following scenarios. In the situation where more than ladies than men, in situation of war, where more men typically get killed, and a situation where the man can provide financial, emotional, and physical support and commitment equally to another woman. If you have questions about Islam, ask a Muslim.